What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cherokee, and today is officially Motivational Monday. So hope your weekend was fabulous. I hope today, your first day back, possibly to work, is amazing. If you're still going, keep going. Don't stop. You're almost there. You're almost at that point where you can see the light. And if you can see the light, you're almost at the point where you can feel the light. And if you can feel the light, you're almost at the point where you become the light. You see, a lot of people need to see us change into that beautiful caterpillar, from that caterpillar to that beautiful butterfly. They need to see the transformation to know that it's possible. So many people don't know that success through change is possible. Think about this for a minute. A lot of people are becoming entrepreneurs in an extremely high rate now. Well, a lot of the reason for that is because they have no other choice. Sometimes you got to get your back against the wall to see what you're really made of. You don't find out what you're made of when things are given to you. When things come to you easy, you just don't know. You just don't, you don't know how strong you really are until your back is against the wall and you only have two choices, fight or flight. But flight is taken away from you. Now, you got to see what you're really made of. Now, I want to tell you something. You're made of something phenomenal. You're made of something great. There's Jamise. What's up, girl? I see you in the building. You're made of something great, something phenomenal, something spectacular. Don't ever slight yourself. Don't back off of how great you can be. Don't back off. Don't give in. Don't give in to the temptations to go off on somebody, right? If you don't have to. See, that's what makes you great. You're not great because you spaz on somebody. You're not great because you go off on somebody. You're great because you can actually move forward and not have a conversation at all about the negative energy. I want to tell you guys a little story real quick that happened to me this week. I was helping, one of my close assistants. What's up, sis? I see you. I was helping one of my assistants, friend of mine. She was being taken advantage of by someone, in a facility, in a rental capacity. Well, they were supposed to deliver something to her, right? And I knew about it. I've been keeping up with the emails. I've been keeping up with the phone calls, all that stuff, right? So this individual decided that they were going to be so vague on delivery of a refrigerator. We're going to talk about it. It's a refrigerator, right? So, oh yeah, we're going to do it sometimes next week. I can't give you a day and a time right now, but it's sometime next week. So I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute now. This person has an occupation. They have a job to do, right? So in what world is that okay? Okay. So my friend calls me, we're talking about it. And we say, hey, what's up with the fridge? Is it there? No, they didn't come. And this was like 1:30 in the afternoon. All right, so I'm in my feelings, guys. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was in my feelings a little bit. I was a little agitated because I knew what was going on. They had put her in the back burner. Put her on the back burner. In other words, they're disrespecting her, right? And this is what I say, that some of us that are alphas, that are influential and have the ability to speak on a different level, we need to come to the forefront during these times, during these moments. So here's what happened. I call and I talk to the lady and I say, okay, here's the situation. I want to paint a picture for you. This is a mother that's going to get groceries, spend a couple $100s in groceries, put it in the refrigerator that is supposed to be working and it's still not, assuming she's going to get what you promised her, which was the next day that she was going to get a refrigerator so she could transfer the groceries that she has in this refrigerator into this one. Okay. Needless to say, it didn't happen that day. So I'm asking on that same day, when can she expect it, right? So she's telling me, well, we don't make promises like that. I said, ma'am, I'm reading the text. I'm reading the text directly to her, right? So she can't get out of it. It says it, and it's one of her employees. So she said, oh yeah, that's such and such. Yeah, well, she was sick, you know. And this is back to what I tell you guys about the dog needs braces, the fish needs swimming lessons. All these excuses, but they really mean nothing. And you got to hold people's feet to the fire. If you want respect, you got to give respect. And as long as you're giving respect, even when somebody's in the wrong, you don't have to snap. Just calm yourself down and read off all the bullet points that you have. Okay, so to cut this a little short, she says, oh, you know, she was sick and this and that and the other and that. We'll do it sometime next week. And I said, no, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Because at this point, you're going to have to tell us, what are you going to do with the groceries that go bad, the meats that go bad? Because things can't thaw out and then go back into the freezer. She got so mad at me, guys, because I was just laying out stuff over and over, point after point after point, that she hung up the phone on me. Now, the old me might have said, look, now A, I'm calling back and I'm going to cuss her out, right? B, I'm going to jump in my car and go over there because it's only 10 minutes away. But now what does that do? Let's think about this for a minute. If I take A and B approach, either one of them, call back and go off or drive over there, this could spell trouble for me, right? They can call the police. Now I'm the angry, that dude. And even though you guys may see it and be like, man, he's in the right, he's in the right. So many times we see people in the right and they're the ones that lose their life. They're the ones that end up going to jail. They're the ones that end up in all kind of mess because they just used the wrong approach. We have to be taught how to use the correct approach. And the correct approach is you collecting your mind and saying, what would my time be better served doing? So here's my point. Yes, this lady was entitled. I'm just going to say it that way. I'm going to say, and I hope she's watching, she was a Karen, you know what I mean? It just is what it is, She was very belligerent, and she just got so upset, so just discombobulated, that she hung up the phone on me, which was totally unprofessional. But it's because she was wrong. Now, this is how you know she was wrong. The very next day, that refrigerator got delivered, and they called. They did everything they promised her the day before. And there was apologies on the text message. Now, even though all of this got played out right, this lady and I can never speak again. From this point on, there is no accepting an apology. Let me tell you why. Under no circumstances, zero circumstances, is it okay with you to just hang up the phone on somebody if they're being, making points that are true and factual. Besides calling you out your name, just, screaming on, under no circumstances is that okay, right? To me, that's right up there with spitting in somebody's face. So once this happens, we can't go back, right? The good thing was she made it right. The company made it right. But now, me working with people to get them in places and wanting to refer, that'd be off limits, off limits. And good things just don't come to people like that. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people think, I just had a bad day. You can't have that kind of a day. Reset. Especially if you're in a public service business. I'm not saying the customer's always right, but the customer should be respected, at least until they disrespect you. And if they disrespect you, you feel disrespected, then what you should do is say, okay, I'm going to get off the phone now, or I'm going to give you over to my manager or somebody else, my supervisor, because obviously I can't fix this, okay? But back to you being that person, because we all go through it, and we're all going through certain things in our life that could make us snap, right, into something that we don't want to be, or back to something that we've grown from that we don't want to be again. So here's what I say to you. Change is so necessary to grow. What I do is I look at people that are belligerent, ignorant, even driving, guys. When you see somebody cut you off, as long as they didn't hit your car, tell yourself they're having a terrible day. You're having a great day. I hope they get to where they are going like that, in that condition, safely without killing themselves or someone else. It's like a quick prayer, you know? Because think about this for a minute. When you're at your happiest, do you really look for fights? No. When you're happy with the family that's around you, when you're happy with the people that are around you, do you really have a lot of negative energy? No. It's when you feel beaten down. It's when you feel like everybody's on your back. Your life, it seems like it amounts to nothing. Let me tell you something. Your life is everything. You are everything. We need you here. Your family needs you here. So always remember that no matter how bad you feel, there's always somebody you can talk to. There's always somebody that's willing to listen to what's going on with you. And maybe even give you a solution if that's what you want. If that's what you need. But don't start fighting and then give up. Don't start fighting and then give up. You know, thank you for the hearts. I love it. You guys know I love those hearts. But I'm repping my young apprentice, No Tack Talk sweatshirt tonight. This is No Tack. I want to give it to you raw, uncut. Don't worry about followers. Don't worry about numbers. If you change the negative vibe in your life, keep going. And let me say this. No matter how much they talk trying to get back, keep them at a safe distance. Keep them at a safe distance. Don't let them back into your inner circle. Be careful who you call your friends. They could be the main ones wanting to tear you down. Secretly wanting to tear you down. If they're not bringing something to your life, they are in fact taking something from your life. That's just the honest to goodness truth. That's the honest to goodness truth. Try to stay away from all this negativity. I see when people are putting positive posts up, I see very little numbers that actually respond or look at them. And I'm not talking about ours. We all go through it. But I'm not talking about us right now. But as soon as I see a post of kids fighting in a school, and I mean fighting like animals, I look at the numbers, and the numbers are in the millions that are watching that. As soon as somebody starts fighting, somebody else says, hey, get the phones ready. You could tell that they know the fight's about to start, because it's not just the person who we're seeing who posted the video. You look around, you'll see other people with their phones out too, while these two girls are halfway killing each other. We got to stop that. If anything, we got to start giving each other something positive to look at. A positive way to look at things. Let me read some of these comments. We waste too much time on people who are not heading the same direction. That's true. That's very factual right there. We can't keep giving people that do absolutely nothing for us so much attention. No. And even if you use it as a teaching tool, like I did this individual, I'm not giving that person their 15 minutes of fame by naming them. I'm using the situation as a scenario. This is what happened. It's now a training tool. It's now a training tool. Right? If you're not happy with where you are, devise a system, a setup to change where you are. If you're not making enough money, instead of going and getting another job, look around you and see, what do people need? There's two things people buy. Need or want. Need or want, right? We say in sales, need and greed, just because the words rhyme. So find a way to tap into that. Goods or services are always sold. We are in the process right now of putting together an amazing, exclusive, I want to talk to you about that for a minute, exclusive business network, and we're calling it the Explosion. Let me tell you something, why we're doing this is because I want to help people get out of their own way. So this one is unique. It's coming up in November 12th. So mark your calendars. We're putting stuff together. I'll be talking about it more and more and more. But the only people that will be invited to this explosion, this particular one, are entrepreneurs only. Only business people that own something, right? And let me tell you why I want to do that. Think about all the times you guys went and spent $50, $100, $200, $300 or more for a booth, right? At an event. And this said event is a quarter or half of what you thought it was going to be, right? You go there and you set up your booth or your table, and everybody around you, they're almost like scared to talk to you. They don't, and even sometimes the directive is don't walk around to other people's tables and see what they have going. That's the exact reason why you have it. All right, so here's what I want to do. I want to set a precedent. I want to have, in my view of it, the first only entrepreneur network explosion where everybody at these booths will have time to come up and talk about their personal business. I want to give 5 minutes each person. And we're going to set a table for 60 to 100 people. I doubt it'll go over that. 60 to 100 people. And I want to have people in various places of the room. But I want it to be where all these entrepreneurs come there with the intention of buying something from each other or learning something from each other that we can actually use. You see, if we won't buy from each other at these events, why really would we expect somebody else to buy from us? It doesn't make sense. And truthfully, what you're doing at that point is you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results, which is the definition of what? Insanity. You got it. You're not insane. Neither are we. So I hope you make plans. That's a Saturday. And we're going to have all the particulars set up. I'm still in process of getting everything locked down, but I wanted to get on here and put it in your mind that this is on its way. A lot of entrepreneurs that I work with, they've been waiting for me to do this. Well, here I come. Here it comes. But like I said, what I want to teach us is stop being selfish. When we come out here, you sign up for this event, just make sure you understand that I myself and everybody else expects you to get to know all of us. That means get around us, right? I want to see everybody. And I want you to bring people with you to man your table while you go and check everybody else's table out. And don't come with just the thought, oh, let me go look at it just to say I did that, just to say I did. No. You come with the mindset that you want to invest in everybody's business that's there. Whether it's buying a body cream, a bag of cookies, or something, whatever it might be. Come with the intention to help each other grow your business. Because when that happens, now we have each one teaching one, so we all reach one. And it's not just talk, it's backed by action. So once again, guys, be the change you need in your life. If you want to change in your life, be the change you need in your life. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, I want to say happy birthday. August 15th. Man, the summer's almost over, ain't it, guys? It's almost over. This is your birthday. I want to say happy birthday, family. Happy birthday. Many more. And if today is the day, this evening is the evening that you decide that you are giving birth to the champion inside of you, the champion within. Happy birthday, champion. Welcome to the big show. We need you. We've been waiting for you to show up and show out. RIP to the coward. Not only do I want you to lock that coward away and let the champion out, I want you to destroy the coward. First thing you do is learn how to lock the coward away. Because it's hard to destroy him right off. It's hard, guys. You can say all you want, but it's hard. Every now and then that coward rears its ugly head up and stops you from being great. So we're going to plot against the coward, but we're going to let the champion carry out the task. See, the champion will fight for you at times and places that you cannot imagine. So RIP to the coward. To you beautiful, beautiful queens out there, happy Mother's Day. You never take a day off. So I want to say happy Mother's Day to you. Keep on doing what you do. There's no us without you. And to you wonderful fathers, you real men who know how to be leaders. You have paid the dues to become the leader. Happy Father's Day. You lead from the front. And that's exactly what we want. We need it. Come get it. Happy Father's Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody that's put that work in. You constantly keep a roof over the head of your family. Food on your family's table. Clothes on their backs. Labor Day is all about the labor, isn't it? Keep doing what you do. Happy Independence Day to everybody that understands that independence did not come easy. It came with a price. Happy Independence Day. Happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters of the sword. Thank you for your sacrifice, service, energy, time, your lives. Thank you so much. And always I want to say happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm thankful for another beautiful day. My beautiful life, my beautiful queen, my beautiful family, Amelia, little princess Elena. I'm thankful for every single one of you that jumped on this live to come chop it up with your boy. And oh, by the way, if you haven't done it already, you're seeing the pop-ups right now. Go check out the Cherokee Edwards Inspires the Champion Within podcast. It's on all listens from, Apple to, to every Spotify, Anchor, everything, all social networks for podcasts. Go check out some of those. I mean, there's topics on there that you might have to put the kids to sleep to listen to, and there's some that you gonna want the kids to actually hear with themselves. We cover all the bases, But I really want you guys to go and listen to them, check those out, and just let's help each other. Because that's all we have to do. We're in each other's way, but that's because a lot of times we're in our own way. Let's grow by helping other people grow. And I'm not saying, guys, I always help people, but they never help me. We're going to change that narrative. We're going to change that narrative right now. We're going to stop even talking like that. We're going to engage our time with people that are trying to do better. They're trying to, trying to come together. That's what we need. All right? So, as always, get out there and give it your best. Don't settle for less. Like always and forever. Let God do the rest. Stay safe. Peace.